Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Awele, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a Paystack storefront, which is an e-commerce store. If you sell physical products or digital products, you're going to learn how to create a free online store. And I'm also going to show you how to link it up with a service called Zapier, which can connect your store to your email marketing service. So if someone makes a purchase, they can be added to your email list automatically, and then you can send them emails. So please support this channel by hitting the subscribe button so you can get notified when I post more videos, and also give this video a thumbs up. So thank you, and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is to log into your Paystack account. Okay, so if you don't have one, head over to paystack.com and create a free account. Okay, so I already have an account, so I'm going to go into my account and show you how to create the store. Okay, so once you're done creating the account, you have to fill in your personal information or business information to get your account approved. So once that's done, you have access to your dashboard, as you can see here, and on this left panel, this is where you see the options. So and then if you scroll down under commerce, you can see products and storefront. So this is where we are. So I'm going to click on storefronts, and that will bring you here. Okay, so click on new storefront, and I'm going to give the store a name. Okay, so next you choose a currency. So currency is set to Naira, and then click on create. Okay, so now the store has been created, but we don't have any products. Okay, so we have to create products and then add them to the store. So there are two ways you can create products. You can create products right here, right? So you give the product a name, a description. So I'm going to give this product a name. So let me head over to my document where I have the name of the products. So I'm going to add product name, product description, and then the product price. So next we have quantity. So if you're selling digital products, you probably just want to leave this, or if you have a limited number you want to sell, then you can use this option. For this product, I'm going to say, let's say we have 10 in stock. So this is where you put the quantity that's available. So once this amount has been bought, it's going to say out of stock. Okay, next you have to check this if you're selling physical products. So once you check this option, it's going to collect shipping information from buyers. If you're selling digital products and you're not shipping anything, you can just uncheck this, and so that shipping information won't be collected. So I'm going to, this is a physical product, so I'm going to check this and click next. So here we can now add images, GIFs, and videos of the product. So I'm going to click on add media, and so I'm going to click on the product image. I already have my products images in a folder, so I'm going to click on that. And the product has been added. So now I'm going to click save. Okay, so the product has been added to the store. Another way to add products is to, over on the left panel here, click on products. So if you have different type of products, because you can create different stores, so maybe you have different stores for different niches, and then you can have all your products here and then add the products that are specific to each store here. So you can follow the same process to add your products here, and then go over to the storefront. If you click on the store, you can now click on products, and then if you click add products, you can add you see the list of products that you've created, so you can add them. You can add the relevant products to the particular store. Okay, so now I'm just going to add the remaining products. So I'm done adding products. I'm going to go over the customization options. So let me see the other products. So I'm going to click on them and then add products to storefront. So you can see I've added all these products to the store. So now I'm going to just show you how you can customize your product. So the store and the products have options for customization. So I'll first show you how to customize products. I'm going to go to edit product. So when you add multiple images to your product, you can change the order. So I want this picture to show up first, so I'm going to click on save. So you can you can change the order of the product images. I'm going to click on save. So now this image will be shown first, and also in the description you can see the text here is not well formatted, so you have the option to edit and format it properly. So it's a simple text editor here. You can format your text. So I want to make this bold. I highlight that, click on bold, and so here I want bullet points. I'm going to highlight this and click on the bullets. So now I have bullets here. So you can also, this option is for numbered bullets. So this is how you can format your text. Okay, let me make this bold. Okay, great. So this is how you can format the text in your product description. And now I'll click save. So it's been saved. And also the shareable URL, I'm going to click on edit. So you can actually edit the URL. So I don't want, so there's this random letters added at the end. I don't want that. I just want it to be the name of the product. So I'm going to click on save, and now you have a clean URL with just the product name. So that's how to edit the URL. And then also the product. So here you can change the color of the product, so of the background. So I can change it to, these are the different color options here. So, and if you want a custom color, you can click on this and then you can adjust this, or if you have the hex code, you can just copy and paste it here and then add your custom color. Maybe you have your brand colors. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this, and once you are done, just click save, and then it will be saved. So if I go back to, so let me go back to Storefront. And then products. Yeah, so you can see the change I made to the product image is reflected here. So now to delivery. So if you're shipping, you might have different delivery rates for different locations. So these are delivery fields. So delivery address, I want that to be required so that people can add their address. So delivery notes, if people have special delivery notes, so you have the option to remove it, make it compulsory or optional. So I'm just going to leave it optional. And then, so delivery fees, so definitely if you are shipping to different locations, you're going to have different rates. So you can specify those regions here. So here I'm going to you can do Lagos mainland, and say, let's say the store is on the island. So mainland, we can say 1,500 naira, and we have another location for Lagos Island, say 1,000 naira, and then maybe for outside Lagos, then add the shipping option, let's say 2,000 naira. Okay, so buyers will have the option to choose one of these 3 different shipping options, and then the shipping fee will be applied at checkout and added to the product price. So this is how to customize your delivery fee. And then after purchase, you have the option to, you can send them a success message, you can add a custom message here, a thank you message, or you can redirect them to another page after purchase. Okay, and you can also change how the store looks. So this is the current look. You can change the color. So I'm going to, there are different color options here. If you have your brand colors, you can just click here and add it here. So that's how to change it. So now there are different options here. So we have the welcome message. So this is what is going to appear here. This is what people are going to see after the store name. So I'm going to click that. So you see organic cosmetic products for men and women, made from 100% natural extracts. Okay, so about the business, so you can add a basic description about the business, and then you can add an email. You can add your business email and then add your phone number, okay, and click save. And then social media, you can also add links to your social media account. Okay, so I've added the Instagram. So yeah, so I'm done with this option. So now it's time to preview the store. Okay, so I'm going to click on preview. And yeah, so this is what the store looks like. So you can see this, the store name, the business name, this is the welcome message, this is the about, and these are the social media. So if you have your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your WhatsApp number, people will be able to contact you on WhatsApp. Okay, people can search for products, and this is the cart. Okay, so now I'm going to just take you through the checkout process so you can see how this works. Now, to show you how the payment process works, I'm going to just go into test mode, and then so I don't want to make any payment. So this is a test. I can pay, I can go through the process and test how it works without actually paying anything. So I'm going to click on checkout and fill out the form. I'm done filling delivery address. So over here under shipping region, you can see the 3 shipping regions. So you can see Lagos, mainland, Ireland, and outside Lagos. So here people can choose what region they are, and then the shipping fee will be applied. So continue to pay. So next, you now have to enter personal information. Okay, so once you're done adding personal information, just click review and pay. Okay, saying phone number is not valid. So I just put in a random number there. So this is order review, and I'm going to click on pay. So here you can see the different payment options. So there's pay with option to pay with card or bank account. Customers can pay directly from their bank account, or with USSD code. So various payment options. You don't have to do the manual send account number and things like that. You have pay with card, bank account, or USSD code. Okay, so this is a test payment. I'm just going to, there's a test card already here, so I'm just going to click on success, and now we've done a successful transaction. If you're going to be sending emails to your customers subsequently, you don't want to have to add every customer to your email marketing tool automatically, because when someone buys, if you go to the dashboard under customers, yes, you can see the customer information here, right? So these are the customers. So what you can do is use a tool called Zapier to connect Paystack to your email marketing tool, such that once somebody makes a purchase, they are added to your email marketing platform, and then you can send them emails directly without having to manually add them to your email marketing tool. So I'm going to show you how to set that up. So the first thing you want to do is head over to your email marketing platform. So I use GetResponse. I'm going to show you how to do this with GetResponse. So I'm going into my account, and I'm going to go over to list. So whatever platform you're using, you're going to have this option. Okay, so now I created 2 lists. So a list is where your contacts are going to be entered into. Okay, and then you can now send emails to a specific list. Your contacts are divided into different lists. So I have 2 lists for this. So I have one general list, and I have one automation list. So in this list, I have an automation message set up such that once people enter this list, they get an email immediately. So once you have your list set up, so you go over to Zapier. So this is the tool, Zapier.com. You can create a free account. This is the tool that we're going to use to connect Paystack to the email marketing tool. Okay, so I'm going into my Zapier account, and so once you're signed up, you get to the dashboard, and then you can click on, so you're going to click on make a Zap. So an integrations are called Zaps. So what we want to do is to give your Zap a name. So I'm adding Paystack customers to GetResponse lists, right? So give your Zap a name. So the first thing, we select an app. So I'm going to search for Paystack. So I'm going to click on Paystack. Okay. So now once you choose an application, you now have to select an event. So we want a trigger event. So new transaction, new subscription. So there are different options here. So what I'm going to choose new order. You can choose new transaction, different options, they all work. So now this integration is going to be triggered once a new order is made on Paystack. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue, and next I'm going to have to connect Zapier to the Paystack account. So click on sign into Paystack, and now so to connect Zapier to Paystack, you're going to add your Paystack live secret key. Okay, so I'm going to show you where to find this. So you head over to your Paystack dashboard. On the left panel at the bottom, click on settings. Okay, you can also click on your profile to get to settings here. All right, so now under settings here on this menu here, click on API and webhooks. Okay, this is where the API keys are. So this is the key that you're going to copy and add to Zapier. So this live secret key. There's also the test secret key. So depending on what you're doing, if you're so this is the one you're using, and so you're going to have to enter your password in order to be able to copy the key. So I'm going to click on this and enter my password, and I'm going to click on continue. And now the live secret key is up. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come over here and paste it, and then click on continue. Once that's done, the Paystack account has been connected to Zapier. So now I can click on choose account, and you can see the account and Theos can get account here. So I'll click on continue, and then next we have to test the trigger. So this is going to test that this trigger we set up is working. So I'm going to click on test trigger, and it's going to look for a recent action, right? So a recent order. So this is the order I just placed, and you can see these are the various details about the order, and this information can be used to perform further actions, which I'll show you in a minute. So now I'm going to click on continue, and so our trigger is working fine. So now we're going to have to choose an action. So once this trigger is positive, the next thing we want it to do something. So I'm going to click search for GetResponse. So now I want to connect Paystack to GetResponse. So once a new order has happened, we want to select an action. So I'm going to choose create contact. So we want a contact to be created in GetResponse or in your email marketing platform once an order has been placed, a successful order. Okay, so click on continue, and I'm going to click on sign in to GetResponse. So to connect GetResponse to Zapier, we're going to have to enter the API key. Okay, so minimize this and head over to GetResponse. Okay, so I'm going to click on menu and integrations and API. Click on API, and so this is the API key. If you don't have one, you can just click on generate API key, and then you can just give it any name and click on generate, and you would have an API key like this. Okay, so I'm going to click on copy, and if you're enjoying this video, please hit the subscribe button. So I'm going to go back into Zapier and add the GetResponse API key. So now I'm going to click on continue. You can ignore the other options. I'm going to click on continue. Okay, so now I'm going to choose account, and you can see GetResponse. This is my GetResponse account, and I'll click on continue. So now I've connected the account. So the next thing is to choose the list. So we want to create a contact in an email list. So you can have different lists, but this is where you can now choose. So I'm going to select the lists, and I'm going to choose the Paystack test, right? So now I've selected the email list, and now I'm going to choose the details. So there are different fields here. So you want to match the fields from the order or the Paystack transaction to the fields in your email marketing tool. So now I'm going to click on email, and here under insert data, I'm going to choose so this will allow you to dynamically add this information later on. So I'm going to choose this email, and next I'm going to choose the name, so customer first name, IP address tags. So I'm going to leave this out. So if you want to add, so you can choose add city. If you want to have the customer's address in your email marketing tool, which can be useful for segmentation, you can just search for the name and then add it. So we don't have gender, so we can go to phone, customer phone. Okay, postal code, state, search for state. Okay, you don't have to do this. You can just take the information that you need in your email marketing tool, and then once you're done, just click on continue. Okay, so it's now going to test this action, and I'll click on test and continue. So test was successful. Then we can proceed to turn on the Zap. So yeah, so the Zap is on. So what that means is that anytime an order is placed, the details of the customer is going to be added to that email marketing list. So I'm going to go into GetResponse to confirm that. GetResponse. I'm going to go to lists, and if you remember previously, this Paystack test had 0 contacts. Now if you click on it, you can see that my email had been added from that transaction just now. So anytime someone makes an order, they will be added to this email list. Okay, so now what if you're selling, you don't want to have a general list where everybody is added to the same list. You want to have specific lists. You want to be able to add people to specific lists where you give them specific emails. So let's say you're selling an ebook and you have an email sequence. You want to give people the download link and then send them further emails. You can use Zapier to actually do that. So next, what I'm going to be showing you is what we call filter. So with Zapier, we can add filters to the process. So let's say now, instead of adding everybody to the list like we just did now, we want to now add only people that bought a particular product to a specific list. So you can have multiple Zaps, and let's say you have a particular product, like say maybe an ebook or a video course, and then you want to add only people who bought that to a particular list. So this is how you're going to do it. In between this, you're going to click on filter. So what this does is, in between your trigger and the action will only be performed if a condition set in this filter is met. So now we're going to choose the condition. So it is only going to continue if the condition here is met. So I'm going to choose field. So I want to say name. So here I want to choose item name, right? So if an order is placed, I want this to only continue if the item name meets the item name that I want to set. So let's say it's a particular product, so you can just set the product name here and put the name of the product here. So the item names, right? So milk and honey. So you can put in the product name here, and then of course you have to choose a condition. So here I want to say text contains, and then put the product name. So I would say milk and honey, right? So that's the name of the product. So let's say this is the particular product that you want to segment. So this trigger, they will only be added to that list if this was the product that they purchased. Okay, so now I'm going to click on continue. So now that we have our Zap, but mind you, this filter option is only available on the paid plan. On the free plan, you can only set a trigger and an action, but if you're on the paid plan, I'm on the paid plan, so you can add this filter option. So once you set the filter, you can now go in and choose the particular email list that you now want to add them to. So now I'm going to go ahead to add them to a different list, which is a list where I have an automation, just to show you how this works. So I'm going to assume that so Paystack test automation, right? So once you do that, you enter day of autoresponder cycle. So I'm going to put it on 0, so they will get the first name in the email. So this is for you if you have an you have an email sequence that you want to add these customers to. So here I've set up a sequence with a thank you email for an ebook download. So I'm assuming someone bought a particular ebook which I'm selling on Paystack, and I want to send an email to only people who bought that ebook, not the other products, right? So this is only going to work for people who purchased that ebook. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure everything works. So I'm going to click on continue and make sure everything is set up. Next, I'll test it, and the test was successful, and I'm going to turn on Zap. So now this Zap is active, and I'm going to give it a test. So I'm going to make a purchase with a different email to show you how this works. Okay, so in my GetResponse, let me go to automation. So I have this email set up, which will be sent to whoever enters that list. So I'm going to go back to Paystack. So now I'm going to make a purchase of this product. Let's just assume this is the ebook. I'm going to click checkout. So I'm going to make payment, and I'll just make it a successful payment. And yeah, so the payment was successful. So next I'm going to go into my email and see if I'm going to get the so I'm here in my email inbox. As you can see, this is the email from me. So here's your free ebook download. This is the exact email in my, so this is just a sample email I did. Thank you for downloading my free ebook. Here's a free ebook link. So yeah, so this is so you can see how you can automate sending your Paystack customers who bought a specific product to a specific list and add them to your automation sequence. So that's how to use Paystack to create an online store, and also to connect it to GetResponse to send your customers to your email list, and also add them to your email sequences. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like this video. Do leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.